Hi, it's Logan from Sleepopolis.com, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Airweave mattress. The Airweave is a firm mattress made of a unique material and an interesting design. Now, I should point out that the Airweave is delivered in a few different boxes, and there is some assembly required to set up the mattress. And if you're interested in seeing my experience setting up the Airweave, you can just Google Sleepopolis and Airweave setup, and that'll pop right up. Now, we're going to put the mattress through a few tests today and give some general recommendations at the end of the review. But if you are interested in a personal recommendation, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some information about yourself and some of your sleep preferences, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, we're going to start the review with the construction portion. We're going to begin with the cover, which is a polyester cover. It's 100% polyester. It's really soft and actually gives the cover kind of a cozy feeling. Now, the cover is 100% removable, so let's get a look underneath the cover at the construction of the Airweave. The Airweave mattress stands 8.5 inches in height. It's really only made of the one layer, which is the air fiber blocks, which can make up the core of the Airweave. Now, this really gives the Airweave its distinctive feel. Now, it's made of this polyethylene material, which is really good for cooling, as it doesn't really hold any body heat throughout the night. Now, the block itself is made up of these kind of wires or lines that are woven together, hence Airweave, and it creates a really firm surface, some good quick response to pressure, really good bounce to the mattress. Now, also I want to point out that there is a lot of airspace in the mattress, which will allow airflow through it for temperature regulation and cooling. Now, this layer does act as both kind of support and comfort on top. The only other portion underneath the cover is this pad, which goes on top of the air block in between the cover to kind of cushion the feel of this air fiber block that they have here. Now that we see what makes up the Airweave mattress, it's time to get an idea for the feel and firmness of it. So I'm going to start by pressing into the cover. Now, the first thing I feel is that little bit of cushioning that sits right underneath the cover. Gives it more of kind of a quilted cover feeling. You do transition really quickly into that air fiber material. As I add a little bit more pressure, you can start to see some of the bounce of the mattress. And it is, again, a pretty firm feeling. So I'm going to lie down on my back. Lying on my back with my weight evenly distributed, I don't press into the mattress at all. I definitely feel like I'm more on top of the mattress than in it. It's keeping my spinal line in a good position. And as I start to roll around and change position, there's definitely no stuck feeling on the Airweave. So I don't have to, it's not like I'm really struggling to change my position here. So I'm going to roll onto my side. Side sleepers do tend to prefer softer mattresses. With the higher weight concentration over lower surface area, it does push them further into the mattress. They tend to interact more with the support layers, the firmer layers of mattresses. That can cause them to have issues at their shoulders and their hips with pressure points. We are going to take a closer look at pressure later on in the review. I did just want to point out now that because the Airweave is a firmer mattress, in my opinion, kind of an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10 on the firmness scale, with 10 being the firmest, that I do feel a little bit of pressure starting to form at my shoulders, but we will take a closer look at that later on in the review. So I'm going to roll onto my stomach. Stomach sleepers are kind of the opposite of side sleepers. They tend to prefer firmer mattresses because they keep their hips from sinking into the mattress, keep their spinal line in a good position. Again, this is one of the firmer mattresses I have tested, so it is doing a good job of keeping my hips from sinking in, keeping the spinal line in a good position. So, I do like the Airweave for stomach sleepers. Everyone can feel firmness a little bit differently because of different size and weight distribution. So for reference, about 5'10", 190 pounds. If you would like a wider variety of opinions on the firmness of this mattress and a little bit more detailed description on the feel of it, check out the written review at Sleepopolis.com. Instead of just describing the feel of the Airweave to you, I wanted to give you a visual representation of where pressure points might form while lying on the mattress. So I've laid out this pressure map on top, and I'm going to lie down on it in a few different positions, and you're going to see the results next to me ranging from blue for low pressure to red for high pressure. So I'm going to start on my back. Roll onto my side. a few positions here on my side. Finally on my stomach. Just to give you an idea of the bounce of the Airweave, I have this 10-pound steel ball, and I'm dropping it here. As you can see, it's really bouncy. That air fiber material does give the mattress a lot of bounce, allowing you to move around really easily on the surface of the Airweave. Now we're also going to run a quick motion transfer test while we're here. Basically going to drop that same 10-pound steel ball from heights of 4, 8, and 12 inches, which is going to simulate someone rolling around in the middle of the night or getting into and out of bed. And on the other side of the mattress, I have a seismometer, which is going to measure the disturbance that's transferred from one side of the bed to the other. So we're going to do the 4-inch, 8-inch, and 12-inch drop. And now we have the results up on screen, and I'm actually pretty impressed with the level of motion isolation the Airweave provides. You know, out of a bouncier mattress like this, a firmer mattress like this, I would expect there to be more motion transferred across the surface of the mattress, but in my opinion, this is a really good result for the Airweave. A lot of people buying a mattress are going to want to know if they're going to feel like they're sitting on top of or sinking into bed. So to test this, I have the Sinkage Test set up, in which we use 4 balls of varying sizes, weights, and densities, simulate different body parts, and check to see how far into the mattress they go. Now on the Airweave, I have set up this 6-pound medicine ball. It's filled with sand, simulates a lighter body part. 10-pound steel ball, it's the densest ball we use during this test. 50-pound medicine ball, it's also filled with sand, simulates kind of a heavier portion of your body. Finally, the 100-pound medicine ball, if you're a bit bigger, kind of the center of your body. Now in terms of sinkage on the Airweave, for the 6-pound medicine ball, it's just under 1 inch of sinkage. For the 10-pound steel ball, it's just under 1.5 inches, so about 1.25 inches of sinkage. For the 50-pound medicine ball, we have 2.5 inches of sinkage, and for the 100-pound medicine ball, it's 4 inches of sinkage. Now across the board, this is less sinkage than I see when compared to other mattresses. So that's, you're definitely going to feel like you're more on top of this mattress than in it, along with the good bounce that we saw in the bounce portion of the review and the really minimal sinkage across the board for all weights. You're not going to feel stuck in the Airweave at all. If you plan on sharing your bed with a partner, you need to use the entire surface area of the mattress. Edge support is something you're going to want to take a look at. Mattress with a strong edge is going to allow you to sleep all the way to the side and make the bed feel a little bit bigger. Now, when I get really close over here on the Airweave to the side, there's really, no sinkage at all here. It's not really compressing the top of the mattress at all. I feel really comfortable lying here on the side. I don't feel like I'm going to roll out of bed at all. If I roll onto my side, hang off a little bit, again, very minimal sinkage into that air fiber material. We saw that there wasn't really a lot of sinkage during the sinkage portion of the review, and that holds true over here on the edge as well. Even when I concentrate my weight here, sitting up on the side, if you're putting your shoes on in the morning, something like that, a little bit of sinkage into the top of that air fiber material. Really not that much. I'm not compressing the side of the mattress at all, so in my opinion, the edge support on the Airweave is pretty strong. Just to give you some basic information about the Airweave mattress, there's a 100-night trial period, a 10-year warranty, and shipping is free, and there is some assembly required, and you can check out my video on setting up the Airweave on the Sleepopolis YouTube channel. However, there is also white glove service available. Upon checkout, it's just $40. Now, who would I recommend this mattress to? If you're looking for a firm feel. As I mentioned before, the Airweave is one of the firmest mattresses that I've tested. I think it'd be good for stomach sleepers who tend to prefer firm mattresses, and also for back sleepers. If you don't want to feel like you're sinking into the mattress at all, you're not going to have any stuck feeling on the Airweave. I would also recommend the mattress if you're looking to sleep cool. Now, the main component of the construction of the Airweave is that polyethylene air fiber material. It's not going to trap any body heat. Also, the construction creates a lot of airspace in the mattress, which is going to make the Airweave very breathable. Finally, I would recommend the Airweave for couples. Now, I was really impressed with the motion transfer and edge support portions of the review. which are the two tests that I point to as being good indications of a mattress for couples. Now, those are some general recommendations, but if you want to talk about some example sleepers of who would be on the Airweave, if you're, let's say, 170 pounds, you're a side sleeper, I would not recommend the Airweave to you, as you're not going to be able to sink into the mattress for pressure relief, causing possible pressure points at the shoulders and the hips. However, if you are 200 pounds, you're a stomach sleeper, maybe you sleep with a partner, I think the Airweave would be a good choice for you. Now, those are really specific examples, so if you are looking for a personal recommendation or have any questions that I didn't cover during the video portion of the review, please feel free to leave a note in the comment section below with some information about yourself, some of your sleep preferences, and we'll be sure to get back to you. Also, if you've just started your mattress buying search and you're not really sure what you should be looking for when buying a new mattress, please Google Sleepopolis and Mattress Buying Guide. It's going to have a ton of information in there that's going to give you a better idea of what you should be looking for in a mattress. And finally, please subscribe to the Sleepopolis YouTube channel, as we're going to keep putting out more content that's going to help you get a better night's sleep. So that's it for the review today. I hope it was helpful. Have a nice day.